Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we have some stream reveals and we finally got Thavas and Lambros. Now one thing I really want you to check out is my cover song of the original Yu-Gi-Oh opening. The full version is on my personal channel, a link will be in the description. I'm super excited for this, so go support if you're interested. And then also, if you still need stuff from Butterfly the Moonlight, you can go to claretcards.com and use the code Solemn for a discount. We still have everything available for now. So for the reveals, we have Kelp Rider Nikki. So back in the day, this was the grade 3 searcher and stride fodder essentially. And right now, he has a similar role. We have auto on V when placed, look at 7 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Thavas or Kelp Rider Dennis from among them and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So if you check top 7 and you look for your, I guess it's going to be 8 off, you know, two play sets of 4, then you get a free +1 just like that. And then his second skill is act on R, cost rest this unit and put a normal unit from your drop zone on the bottom of your deck, soul charge 1. So essentially this is to put Lambros back into your deck if you manage to run out of copies. Also a soul charge, you know, free resources. I don't really know if we'll be using all of that soul, but it's whatever. Then we have Kelp Rider Dennis, act on V and R, cost rest another rear guard, look at the top card of your deck and call it to R. This ability may only be used by a card with the same card name once a turn. So this is just a free plus. You rest something else and you get a +1 to board. It's not quite as good as a draw, but you know, I'll take the free plussing. Like if Nemain is a good card for going rest, grab another one, then this is probably also a good card. Now of course Nemain can choose your target, blah blah blah, but still, you know, this is a solid card. Then we have our Thavas, one who surpasses the storm Thavas. Act on V and R once per turn, cost rest a rear guard, choose up to one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So this is probably the most free and easy to accomplish retire we've ever seen in Aquaforce. Our other rear guards that retire usually have like very weird restrictions. This one is just, you know, I exist, rest something, boom, a retire. And then of course on Vanguard as well. So that's just free bonus all around. And that resting is going to be important because our other skill actually works with it. At the beginning of your battle phase, if 3 or more of your rear guards are resting, discard a card from your hand, search your deck for up to 1 grade 4 card, write it as stand, shuffle your deck, and that unit gets power plus 10k and drive +1 until end of turn. At the end of this turn, retire that unit and ride a grade 3 card from your soul as rest. So this is essentially, once again, this wannabe stride that I'm not a huge fan of. I feel like we're just putting more bricks into our deck just to pretend like we're striding, when the plus from striding is the fact that you have a toolbox outside the deck. You have a lot of options. You see like, maybe I need this, maybe I need that. This is like, no, you're gonna draw these stupid bricks that just get stuck in your hand. And then if you run out, then you have to like put them back in with Nikki. And I'm not a huge fan of this pseudo stride bullshit. Like stride, awesome. No stride, fine, but not this in between. However, you know, depending on how strong Lambros is, this could be a good skill. 10k, a drive, you do discard 1. So let's have a look at that Lambros. We have Marine General of Heavenly Silk Lambros, continues in hand. If you have a Vanguard with Thavas in its card name, this card gets grade -1. I thought they would do that because that also works really well in premium, but I kind of thought they would then also make it a decent rear guard, and that's not the case. So let's have a look. Auto on V when placed, choose any number of your rear guards and stand them. That's good because you get around the fact that you just had to rest all your shit, but I'm just wondering, why go through all the trouble then? Like, if you're gonna make everything rest to do certain skills and then you're gonna ride this and stand them anyway, why put the restrictions there? It feels like you're just doing a lot of stuff with your own cards just to feel like you're accomplishing something, but it's all free anyway. So then we have auto on V when it attacks, cost counterblast 1 and soul blast 1, choose a column, stand all of your rear guards in that column, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, those rear guards get power plus 5k. Nothing in the Thavas deck is restricted to your opponent being grade 3 apart from that 10k buff. Now 10k is a lot, sure. Consider everything else is free. I mean, okay, counterblast, but like your opponent doesn't have to be on grade 3. So depending on how much power there is in Aquaforce Rearguards, that's gonna be a lot of fucking power coming your way the second they ride 3 and then also ride 4. Everything about this screams better Revan to me. And I don't know why we're pseudo-striding really, because all of these skills could have just been part of Thavas himself in some way. You could have gotten rid of plenty of these rests. I don't know, I feel like you're just gonna be playing with yourself quite a bit just to make your skills go off, which are mostly free anyway. But, you know, if that's what they're going for, that's fine. Overall, Lambros does look like amazing art-wise. Not quite as good as the original, but maybe that's some bias there. But still, this art looks insane. The water, the thunder, like there's some nice G-like detail in here. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Even when we saw the art, I already said that. I'm a big fan of this Lambros art, but I'm a bit confused as to why you would put all these barriers to get skills that you could have just put on your grade 3. You could have made that a VR. Because now you're just running an extra brick for, I guess, solid power. I don't really know. It's a bit of weird design-wise to me. But it could be very strong. We already know that Coral Assault is insane. So, like, Coral Assault will remain, I think, a mainstay in this deck. A big powerhouse, and like since you'll be resting your entire field pre-battle phase anyway, Coral Assault will be swinging big no matter what, so that's a pretty big deal. This definitely feels like it meshes well with the old support for Revan, because Revan also rested stuff like Narissa. The Coral Assault, once again, we'll see all the resting. So overall, it seems to mesh well together, everything. But it also feels like needlessly restrictive in other ways. I'm sure time will tell. I'm sure many people will be testing this hardcore. That was all for today. Hope you found this interesting. If you did, please like and subscribe to this channel. Again, check out my cover. I'm really proud of it. It was just a really quick nostalgia trip, let's say. So yeah, go check that out. If you still need any pre-orders from Butterfly the Moonlight, so Granblue, Pale Moon, DI, Murkuma, if you still need anything, claretcards.com, use code Solemn. And I will see you soon. Ciao.